Hello!
Hello, we're back. Welcome back, everybody.
There's
Welcome
a window
back to
here.
us. So Lesser Saints of Discord, your one and only pre-show to Late Night Saints. Every Friday, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Twitch.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
It's been about 2 weeks. Let's see, who do we
Hi.
actually have in here? We've
I'm
got
here.
7 people watching, and I can see for sure display name and skull.
That's great. Keep in mind, we're now monetized on Twitch, so you guys can subscribe. You can also help us out by doing the whole Brave browser thing. You just have to download it, use it, and you get cryptocurrency just for using it. It's fun.
We're not actually endorsed by them. It's just a partnership thing.
Also,
Yeah, they just let us do it because they're cool.
And we're
Also-
useless.
I'd like to take
Shit!
I'd like to
Hey,
take a
it's my
moment.
mom.
Hey.
I probably shouldn't have
Thanks,
sworn.
Nah, you're fine.
I'd like to take a moment to talk about our sponsor this week, Raid Shadow Legends.
It's
Shut
a
up,
super fun
Eddie.
game. I play it all the time, and if you download it now, you can get some special armor or whatever.
Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah. Join my clan for a special bonus. It's called Addy Monster Has AIDS.
Whatever the lowest stuff you can get is, that's what you can get if you join us.
So yeah, give us money, please. We're finally at the point where we can e-beg professionally.
I know, right? Who would have thought this would happen?
Please, I really want to quit my job.
I just want to be able
I'm
to pay
fine.
for the booze that I drink during the show.
Yeah,
That's goal number one.
yeah. Someone's
We
got to
only need
pay.
like 2 more subs to do that.
Someone's got to pay my wife's alimony. It's not going to be me. It's
Mhm.
going to be you guys.
So, Discord news. There's not much because most of the people who participate in the Discord regularly were all in Washington for a wedding.
And
I wasn't.
unfortunately, we can't punish them for things that they did off the Discord, but we'll get them next time.
Or the debauchery that happened.
It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, it was fantastic.
I don't know whose bright idea it was to pour some of that moonshine into the fire, but
Oh shit! That's right. I came home with some.
oh, you lucky bastard! I didn't get it.
Yeah, three swigs of this, and most people will be 2 sheets to the wind.
No.
Yeah. So, do you guys want to talk about the wedding? Because I wasn't there. I'd like to hear all the juicy details.
Yeah, and you're not going to tell us anything about your trip.
I'm not going to openly talk about it, but if anyone has questions, I will answer questions. But I will not just be like, "Oh, we did this and we did blah 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 blah
Okay,
blah."
I have a question. Was it good?
No. Yes.
That's all I need to know.
It was
I'm
pretty
happy,
good.
you're happy.
I had a very good time. Sir certainly knows how to treat a lady boy.
So, I don't know, Jables was up there a little more than I was. I got up there on Friday.
Hmm.
And,
Well, that was pretty much it. Like, I met up with them on Monday. Just hung out for a bit in downtown, but not everybody was there yet. Erudite wore a nice white kilt. And he had so that was cool. Unfortunately, apparently white kilts are slightly see-through.
Mm-hmm.
The wedding was
Why
pretty
what?
cool. It was nice and short and sweet. Meeting Jeff in
Oh,
person
hey,
was
thanks,
pretty
Larry.
cool.
Yeah, it's sad I couldn't go.
Oh, he was absolutely distraught that you couldn't go.
Oh, maybe next time.
Nice,
Hey, Larry,
Larry.
thank you.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, I'm just
Well-
trying to clean a glass, so...
You
Oh, that's
you
gross.
gave your Prime sub to us instead of the main show. Oh,
Yeah. It's
Why?
very sweet. Thank you. That Roy Cat. Yeah. what
I
else
think I
happened?
know
Jeff
why,
showed
Addy,
up?
because he's actually paying for the main show.
oh, true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
yeah.
Jeff showed up to the wedding.
Hmm.
Goblin puked at the end of the night
Nice.
because he wandered off with some dude and smoked weed for the first time. After smoking cigars all day and drinking all day.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
shit an Icelander would do.
Yeah, a lot of stories I don't want to just shout out here on Twitch. Just come and talk to us about
It's all good. It's all good. I was just looking for like a brief.
it. Ceremony was nice and short, and they started serving booze immediately afterwards. It was great.
Good call. Good call. Want to drown those regrets before they can even seed.
Mm-hmm.
I've made a terrible mistake in front of all my friends. Oh look, alcohol.
Range day was fun.
Yeah, that was fun.
You
Addy,
guys-
I'll show you a picture later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is it part of the wedding? You guys had a range day at the wedding?
No.
No, we
was
had it the day after.
Oh. But it was like all the wedding party?
Io didn't show up, but I mean that's fine. She's just not into firearms.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Erudite showed up for a bit, but there was a party going on later that day that he needed to help set up for.
We made sure he got a chance to fire at the 50 AE. The Deagle. Deagle
Yeah.
downrange.
Yeah,
I'm,
we made sure he had the
terrified.
chance to fire everything that he wanted.
Yeah.
I'm absolutely terrified of firing a deagle in real life. I'm not like scared of the gun. I watch so many videos of like dumbass like hot chicks trying to fire it and smacking themselves in the forehead. I don't
We
know
saw
that
it.
I'll be any better.
Ryder one-handed the Deagle. Griggs tried to do a walking reload.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. That was fun.
Oh yeah, that's
Yep.
gonna get me something sweet,
Griggs got to
something
shoot
loose.
Deagle. Yep, fun times. It was a fun weekend. It was nice to see everybody in person.
Oh yeah, that was absolutely fun. Oh,
Brad, surprisingly short, only like 5'6".
that's a lie. We
God
both
damn it, Rimsky.
we both know that he was 5'1". Don't sugarcoat it.
I'm trying to be nice. He's really sensitive about it, dude.
I'll be honest. It was kind of funny how often people said, "I thought you'd be taller."
Oh my
You
god.
know. Yeah, Larry, not that much. Rimsky and I were talking about it when we first got down to the main party house. It looks like a room full. It looked like a room full of strangers, but if we closed our eyes, we knew everybody there.
Oh yeah, that was probably the best part because we're sitting here like, what the hell? I don't know who this is. Hold on a second. Close your eyes. All right, talk. Goblin!
Oh, there we go.
Coyote!
Oh, you're bees. Okay. I started just closing my eyes whenever somebody new came into the room and they introduced themselves. People were using real names, and that was messing me up real bad.
Well,
anyways, let's get right into the news, I guess.
Yeah, I gotta do stuff now.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sad.
Oh, that's
People-
what you were just postponing.
Let's start. Falling fireballs crashed into Chile last week. They were not meteorites, experts say. Chilean officials are investigating a curious collection of burning objects that fell onto parts of the country last week. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire rained from the sky in Chile last week, and officials are still trying to figure out what they were and where they came from. One thing is certain, the mysterious burning objects were not meteors, according to news reports. No, they were... Have you ever seen that episode of Futurama where they talk about how New York launched a ball of garbage into space?
Yeah, vaguely.
It's space junk.
Yeah.
One thing is certain, the mysterious burning objects were not... Oh, I just read that. The fiery UFOs descended on Dalcaju City, that's probably pronounced extremely wrong, on the Chilean island of... Again, it'll probably be pronounced wrong. Chiloe. On September 25th, CNET reported. The tumbling objects crash-landed in 7 locations, setting off fires that were promptly put out by volunteer firefighters. Chiloe Island resident Bernadita Ojeda had one fireball land on her property, where the flames ignited a few bushes. Ojeda told local news station Channel 2. Geologists from Chile National Geology and Mining Service soon arrived to examine the 7 sites that had been scorched by the falling space stuff. While they conducted their analysis, the story spread through local news, social media, and national outlets. Chilean astronomer and astrophysicist Jose Maza told Chilean news network TVN that the blazing bodies were likely either meteorites or space debris that had detached from rockets or satellites, according to CNET. On September 26th, astronomer Jonathan McDowell of Harvard-Smithsonian Center for Astrophysics chimed in on Twitter, saying that the falling objects were probably meteorites and that there were no obvious space debris candidates that he could see. But it sometimes takes a few days for relevant data to come in, McDowell added. On September 28th, the geologists released their official assessment. None of the 7 sites contained traces of meteorite. Since the mysterious objects weren't meteors, logic dictates that they must have been wayward space junk. But officials say they'll be conducting more detailed analysis of soil samples collected from the singed sites to make sure, according to CNET. Geologists will release their results later this month. Only time will tell what exactly fell from the heavens on that unusual September evening.
Oh, so they don't even know what it is?
They still don't know what it is.
That's awesome.
I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't listening to any of that.
Oh, we never expect you to listen to anything, Addy. You listening to anything we say is like the boogeyman.
I'm basically just kind of here, and then you guys are like, Addy, read this, and then I yell about it.
Makes sense.
If that's what you want to be, that's what you gotta be, girl. Or something, I don't know.
It's why we brought you on, and you're just here for the sex appeal.
Well, I hope you saved the receipt.
Yeah. I didn't buy you.
I
mean, you're not getting any of the money that we make. But...
I mean, that's fair. I gotta fucking earn it. I'm just. Can you imagine being part of like a fucking like streaming show, and like all you do is like fuck off on the internet in the background and drink beer and burp and like interrupt people. And then like at the end of the month when the fucking like Twitch check comes in and it's like $7 and it gets split 3 ways and you're like, where's mine? Can you fucking imagine that?
Well,
That would
it
be
won't.
awesome.
It won't.
That's the American dream, if I'm honest.
They don't ship. My understanding is they don't send that money until it's at least $100.
Yeah.
Where's my $33?
I've got beer to buy. What the fuck?
And 33 cents.
33,
Do I get less because I'm
34,
perceived
something
as
like that.
female?
Yeah.
Do I
you
only
only
make-
get like $20?
Yeah, I only get like 77% of what you guys get, right?
Yeah.
That's interesting. That this article at the bottom, tardigrades could maybe survive a nuclear attack, and now we know how.
I think we covered that one a while ago.
I don't think we did, but that's
No,
interesting.
No, we covered sending them to Mars.
Oh yeah, that's right. They used the same image.
How many images of tardigrades do you really think there are, to be fair?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, quick
Larry,
shout
don't
out,
call
happy
me
birthday,
out.
Skull.
Yeah, happy birthday, Skull.
It's
Larry,
Skull's
don't call me
birthday?
out when I'm. Well, tomorrow it is.
Happy early birthday, Skull.
Yeah, Larry, don't call me out when I'm doing a good job. That actually ruins the character on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're ruining the immersion, jerk.
Skull, if you're having issues, we'll talk about Twitch after the stream. I'll do my best to help you out with that. It could just be Twitch being all
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it could also because we just hit affiliate? Yeah, affiliate.
Yeah. So it's something that we've never had to deal with before. Oh, well. Okay, yeah, we'll talk about that after.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Jeez.
moving on.
Talking about organic compounds on other planets, though.
Yeah.
Not a bad transition to our next one. You want to take this one?
New organic compounds found on Enceladus ice grains. I probably pronounced that totally wrong. Whatever. New kinds of
It's
organic
enchiladas.
compounds.
It's the planet enchiladas. It's so
I said
tasty.
Enchiladas.
It's the planet enchiladas. It's exceedingly
essentially-
tasty.
Yeah, it's enchiladas now. New kinds of organic compounds. The ingredients of amino acids have been detected in the plumes bursting from Saturn's move Enchiladas. The findings are the result of the ongoing deep dive into data from NASA's Cassini mission. Powerful hydrothermal vents eject material from Enchiladas core, which mixes with water from the moon's massive subsurface ocean before it is released into space as water vapor and ice grains. The newly discovered molecules, condensed into the ice grains, were determined to be nitrogen and oxygen bearing compounds. Is the moon about to become a planet? Is there life?
Well, if just because it has life does not make it a planet.
I'd say, yeah, you're right. On Earth, similar compounds are part of chemical reactions that produce amino acids, the building blocks of life. Hydrothermal vents on the ocean floor provide the energy that fuels the reactions. Scientists believe enchiladas hydrothermal vents may operate in the same way, supplying energy that leads to the production of amino acids. Cool. If the conditions are right, these molecules coming from the deep ocean of enchiladas could be on the same reaction pathway as we see here on Earth. We don't yet know if amino acids are needed for life beyond Earth, but finding the molecules that form amino acids is an important piece of the puzzles. Said a name. Who led the research team from the Free University of Berlin. His findings were published October 2nd in the monthly notices of the Royal Astronomical Society. Although the Cassini mission ended in September 2017, the data it provided will be mined for decades. Name's team used data from the spacecraft's Cosmic Dust Analyzer, or CDA, which detected ice grains emitted from Enceladus to Saturn's E-ring. Huh. E-ring? Is there an O-ring?
Oh shit, I forgot we now have the ability to accept bits.
Yeah. We have the ability to accept bits, guys. Guess what? Hey, there you go.
Cool.
The identified organics first dissolved in the ocean of Enceladus, then evaporated from the water surface before condensing and freezing onto ice grains and the fractures in the moon's crust, scientists found. Blown into space with the rising plume emitted through those fractures, the ice grains were analyzed by Cassini's CDA. The new findings complement the team's discovery last year of large, insoluble, complex organic molecules believed to float on the surface of Enceladus Ocean. The team went deeper with this recent work to find the ingredients for enchiladas dissolved in the ocean that are needed for hydrothermal process that would spur amino acid formation. Here we are finding smaller and soluble organic building blocks, potential precursors for amino acids and other ingredients required on Earth. You're saying the same thing over and over again in this article, and it's annoying the shit out of me. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else.
Hold the fucking presses.
Stuff.
Hold up. Whoa. Everyone
What?
shut the fuck up. Red Dead Redemption 2 is coming out on PC in November, and it's coming to Steam.
Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Oh wait, it's coming to Steam? I thought it was the Rockstar launcher.
Hold on. This episode brought to you by Red Dead Redemption 2 on Steam.
No, this episode brought to you by alcohol and a drunkenness.
Yes, it is, but it will be out on Stadia first.
If you didn't believe that Addy just browses the internet while we actually read through these articles, here you go.
No one here cares. We're just here to have fun.
The only word that stood out to me during that whole last article was enchilada. And then I found out that he was only saying enchilada because he can't pronounce the actual word.
Oh no, he was saying enchilada because fuck it, it's funnier.
Yeah.
See, it grabbed your attention.
Well, you mentioned anything Mexican food, and you got my attention.
But this is really cool because it means there could be life on Enchilada. Enchiladas.
So anyway, who all is gonna fucking play Red Dead with me in November?
November?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I gotta get a new graphics card.
You attention whore black hole.
Same here.
What?
Dead air.
Yeah, dead air.
Dead air.
Dead air.
Sign of a quality show.
Sign of a quality show. Tons.
Yeah,
of
thanks,
dead air.
Addy.
You're welcome.
You're not on topic. Get back on topic.
This is more important than the topic at hand. Certainly more interesting. Oh shit! Did I just say that out loud? Yes, I did.
Do you care about that, or do you care about black holes?
I don't care about anything.
We don't. Do we have Streamlabs?
I don't think so.
Didn't we just have this conversation before we fucking started the stream?
Oh no, he's talking about notifications. So when people sub, something pops up on screen.
Oh,
For one thing. That's your department, Rimshi.
Yeah, that's
That
my
would-
department. Ow!
that would require effort. We're not exactly known for that.
Yeah, we're
You're
working on
that.
changing stuff as part of the show, so that might be coming.
Yeah,
Yeah, like all this artwork
Okay.
is going to change.
yeah. I'm making like jokes and memes that we don't care or whatever, but like we want to make this experience worth your money. Like if you're actually going to give us bits or Streamlabs or whatever, we want you to feel like you're actually getting something instead of a bunch of ungrateful dickheads just sitting here going, "Oh, dude, I don't care, thanks, blah blah blah."
To be fair, we are that too.
Yeah.
I do need more suggestions for the bingo card. So
And by we, I mean Rimshy and Jables. I don't care.
talent, whatever.
Yeah.
Or lack thereof.
Oh, that's the show. Larry just cheered.
Yay!
Cheered $1.
Yay!
Awesome.
See, Larry, the key is we have so few people watching that we can just see when stuff pops up.
Yeah.
Chat.
It'll always be like that too, so it's gonna be easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got, 11 people watching right now?
It's like some kind of record.
No, it's not. Our record, I think, was 23 at one point.
That's like some kind of record.
I just said that!
Wow, that's like a coincidence.
You illiterate ladyboy.
Oh yeah.
All right. Oh man. Yeah, I do need more suggestions for the bingo card. Need a minimum of 25, and we're not there yet. Anyways, wow, are we out of practice or something? Is that what's going on?
1 week and it's all gone to shit.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, let's just talk about black holes, because this whole show is a fucking black hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
my.
Our solar system's mysterious Planet 9 may actually be a tiny, ancient black hole.
Hot.
Fucking hot.
Yeah.
Astronomers have long suspected that an enigmatic cosmic object known as Planet 9, which should really be called Planet 10, because Pluto's a planet, bitch! May be orbiting the sun in the far reaches of the solar system. Now, new research suggests that this hypothetical world may not be a planet after all, but a bowling ball-sized black hole left over from the earliest days of the universe. A bowling ball-sized black hole. Okay.
Huh. What, like? Well, no, it's pretty. Never mind.
I mean, if a black hole can swallow a plane, why can't it be the size of a fucking bowling ball? Alright. In a new paper published on the preprint website ARXIV, however the fuck that's pronounced, fuck that. Two scientists introduced a new theory that the so-called primordial black hole beyond Neptune may explain unusual gravitational effects in the outer solar system that first led to the Planet 9 hypothesis. Unlike black holes that form out of the remains of collapsed stars, primordial black holes are tiny, somewhere between a baseball and a bowling ball, said Jakob Schultz, a postdoctoral fellow at the Institute for Particle Physics Phenomenology at Durham University in the United Kingdom, and one of the authors of the new study. And fuck that categorical name. That is just fucking stupid. Yes, Addy, feet or shoes?
Oh, good.
Though they have not been directly observed, primordial black holes are thought to have developed shortly after the Big Bang, when density fluctuations across the early universe created some small superdense pockets of matter. Sometimes they're said to be relics of the Big Bang, said study co-author James Unwin. A theoretical particle physicist at the University of Illinois at Chicago. Unwin and Schultz say that such a phenomenon could explain the odd orbits of trans-Neptunian objects, clusters of asteroids and comets in a region of the solar system known as the Kuiper Belt that lies beyond Neptune. These objects circle the sun on a highly elliptical path that scientists thought could only plausibly be explained by the gravitational effects of a planet in the outer solar system that is up to 15 times more massive than Earth. But so far, the hunt for Planet 9 has come up empty. Schultz said the new primordial black hole theory could open up a new way to hunt for the mysterious object that lurks in the outer solar system. At this stage, it would be difficult for anyone to say it's more likely to be one thing or another, Schultz said. We've never seen a planet as far out as Planet 9 is supposed to be orbiting, and we've never seen a primordial black hole. So guessing the relative merits of the two scenarios is a very difficult exercise. We need to cast our net as wide as possible. God, this is a long article. The reason
You fucking chose it.
I did not. This one's on Jables.
We don't read the articles beforehand. I mean,
I'm just sitting here drinking beer and browsing eBay. Right?
Yeah, well, I'm having the drinks that we had at the wedding. It's good stuff.
LMAO, you're poor.
I'll show you a primordial black hole, says Larry.
I just think it's funny that there's a tiny little black hole at the end of our solar system.
Oh, look. An amazing article. Actually, thank you for this. This sounds great.
Yeah.
The researchers suggest that the primordial black hole ended up in our solar system after getting caught in the sun's gravitational field. If the black hole does not exist beyond Neptune, the researchers say it is likely surrounded by a dense halo of dark matter, a form of invisible matter that... Oh, if it does exist. Okay. The researchers say it is likely surrounded by a dense halo of dark matter, a form of invisible matter that is thought to make up 27% of the universe. The scientists said it may be possible to detect the radiation emitted when these dark matter particles interact with other particles in the vicinity. These signals should eventually reach Earth, and we could see them with something like a Fermi telescope, Unwin said. Okay, last 6 paragraphs.
Oh,
Fuck.
my Christ.
Constantine...
Let's just move on to the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a black hole at the end of our universe. It's kind of cool. It's the first primordial black hole that we've ever possibly seen. And that's going to be a good step in the way of science.
Wow, great. Who cares? Anyway, Morgan Freeman is Jimi Hendrix, you guys.
Yeah. Let's get into conspiracy theories.
No, this is fucking real, man. You don't even know. All right. So according to crazy people on the internet this week, Morgan Freeman is Jimi fucking Hendrix. And by this week, I mean May 29th, 2018. Jimi Hendrix reinvented himself as actor Morgan Freeman in the 1970s, shortly after faking his own death, a bizarre new conspiracy theory claims. According to online conspiracy theorists, Morgan Freeman's sudden rise to fame in the 1970s occurred after Hendrix supposedly died on September 18th, 1970. See, notice how they said supposedly died, and supposedly isn't in quotes. That means it's fucking real.
Yeah.
However,
conspiracy theory I could definitely get behind.
Yes.
I'm going to be propagating this for a long time.
Same. However, the unlikely theory does have its holes. As one online user points out, Freeman started his acting career as an extra approximately 5 years before Jimi Hendrix made his first public appearance. Also, Freeman...
What? So, that was just Jimi Hendrix testing it out, obviously.
Yeah, he was, kind of feeling around. Also, Freeman was in the U.S. filming Caught in the Middle, while Hendrix was busy touring Europe shortly before his death. That's what body doubles are for. That would
Yeah,
make Hendrix's transition into Morgan nothing short of miraculous.
Would
yeah.
it? Would
uh,
it?
I mean, look up
We're
Dankula's new video on Uday Hussein, and he has a whole section where he talks about his body double. That explains all this. The bizarre
Yeah.
theory is presented to you below. James Marshall Jimi Hendrix, born Johnny Allen Hendrix, man of 400 names, November 27th, 1942 to September 18th, 1970, was an American guitarist, singer, and songwriter. Although his mainstream career spanned only 4 years, he is widely regarded as one of the most influential electric guitarists in the history of popular music, and one of the most celebrated musicians of the 20th century. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame describes him as arguably the greatest instrumentalist to ever become Morgan Freeman.
So Addy, about the names, real quick. This was also back in a time when you could just change your name by saying your name was something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
Born in Seattle, Washington, Jables, do you have any
Yes.
experience with this?
Yeah, I traveled back in time and I met him.
That's rad. Moving on. Hendrix began playing guitar at the age of 15. In 1961, he enlisted in the U.S. Army, and he was a fucking bitch the whole time he was in the Army. You ever want to hear how like Jimi Hendrix was an asshole? Look up like his like basic days. Like when he was in basic, he was a little fucking like spoiled bitch. Anyway,
All I want to do is play music.
yeah.
That's pretty much Jimi Hendrix during his military career.
Soon afterward, he moved to Clarksville, Tennessee, and began playing gigs on the, I think that's a racist word, circuit, earning a place in the Isley Brothers backing band, and later with Little Richard, with whom he continued to work through mid-1965. He then played with Curtis Knight and the Squires before moving to England in late 1966 after being discovered by Linda Keith, who in turn interested bassist Chaz Chimichanga of the Animals in becoming his first. That's a run-on sentence, and that's not even how you would end that. Bassist Chaz Chandler of the Animals becoming his first manager. Within months, Hendrix had earned 3 UK top 10 hits with the Jimi Hendrix Experience, Hey Joe, Purple Haze, and The Wind Cries Mary. He achieved fame in the US after his performance at the Monterey Pop Festival in 1967, and in 1968 his third and final studio album, Electric Ladyland, reached number 1 in the US. The double LP was Hendrix's most commercially successful release and his first and only number 1 album. The world's highest paid performer, he headlined the Woodstock Festival in 1969 and the Isle of Wight Festival. And how come he was invited? He's black. In 1970, before his accidental death from barbituric-related asphyxia on September 18th, 1970, at the age of 27, at which point he promptly became Morgan Freeman, as proven by this not faked picture where Morgan Freeman is smoking a doobie, and so is this Jimmy guy. I can't remember his last name. Anyway, sure. He was discovered while in the army. He received recondition.
He received That doesn't make sense.
And probably meant recognition.
While graduating from jump school. Now I ask you this. How do you go from being recognized and awarded a medal, not a medal, a medal, to just shortly after that being discharged by your superiors who claimed you were not fit to serve in the army? I call bullshit on that and will speculate that he was recruited to be a spy. The fucking plot thickens, my dudes! Oh my god! So, alright, this photo is James.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
And right here, we see a date. Guys, pay attention to this. We see a date of May 3rd, 2199. Not only.
No, it's May 3rd, 69.
What's with the 21.99 then?
Probably he was being arrested, so probably his inmate number.
Nah. Morgan Freeman, born June 3rd, 1937, allegedly, is an American actor, film director, and narrator. Freeman has received Academy Award nominations for his performances in Street Smart, Driving Miss Daisy, The Shawshank Redemption, and Invictus, and won the Best Supporting blah 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 blah. He has also won a Golden Globe Award and the Screen Actors Guild Award. That's SAG for those not in the know. Which also, you're not allowed to have the same name as someone else in SAG.
Yeah.
So
That's
if
why
you
there's
wonder,
Michael B. Jordan.
if you wonder why there's like people that have like
Space
like,
Jam.
yeah, because Michael Jordan was in Space Jam. Michael B. Jordan's name is Michael B. Jordan. That's why you know him as Michael B. Jordan and not just Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, a few decades down the line, a few centuries, you'll have people going like, "Yeah, that's Michael Jackson. He does the moonwalk." Because it won't be the same. People will be like, "Oh, they won't be like, oh, are you talking about that dead basketball player from like 6 centuries ago?"
Yeah. So blah blah blah, a bunch of other movie stuff. The most important one is March of the Penguins. Who cares? Car accident. Freeman was injured in an automobile accident near Ruleville, Mississippi on the night of August 3rd, 2008. The vehicle in which he was traveling, a 97 Maxima, whoa, he fell on hard times, left the highway and flipped over several times. He and a female passenger, Damaris Meyer, were rescued from the vehicle using the Jaws of Life, which is obviously code for spaceship. Freeman was taken via medical helicopter spaceship to the regional medical center, the Med Hospital in Memphis. Police ruled out alcohol as a factor in the crash. Freeman was coherent following the crash as he joked with a photographer about taking his picture at the scene. He left his shoulder arm. I read that wrong. He left his shoulder, arm, and elbow at the crash and had surgery on August 5th, 2008. Doctors operated for 4 hours to repair nerve damage in his shoulder and arm. On CNN's Piers Morgan tonight, he stated that he is left-handed but cannot move the fingers of his left hand. Suspicious, but how will he play guitar? He wears a compression glove to protect against blood pooling due to non-movement. That actually reminds me of one of my favorite bass players, a guy on YouTube. Look him up under his channel, Scott's Bass Lessons. He has a nerve disorder in one of his hands, and he wears a simple glove just to have contact with all of the skin on his hand. Otherwise, he has weird twitches. And he's an amazing bass player despite that. His publicist announced he was expected to make a full recovery. Meyer, his passenger, sued him for negligence because, of course, she did, claiming that he was drinking the night of the accident. Subsequently, the suit was settled because, of course, it was. Now, if you believe that bullshit, then you are a clown. So, what does Morgan do today? He owns a bar in Memphis that plays live music. Go figure, because he's Jimi fucking Hendrix.
Yeah, he's Jimi Hendrix. This article is full of shit. They can't even spell. Of course, they're not going to see the obvious connections and how this is actually possible. I'm frustrated. Who wrote this?
Let's see. Sean Adeltabab.
All I know.
Sean, you're a fucking douche.
That's legitimately the best article that you guys ever had me read. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
It's certainly the most interesting. Yeah.
Yep. It's one that I'm going to be propagating for a long time. I'm going to go and I'm going to start sharing it around some Flat Earth Discord servers, see what happens.
They look shockingly like the same person.
Because they're the same person, Rimshi. What? Were you even listening?
No. Do you listen?
That's a loaded question.
Oh.
I'm kind of like an algorithm. I listen for keywords, usually food or sex related.
Yeah,
How
that sounds
drugs?
like you.
Dead air, dead air, dead air.
How about drugs? Because after
What?
2 puffs, I was turned into a bat.
Yeah, well,
All right,
after a
what?
couple puffs, Goblin was turned into a fountain.
Yeah.
Oh, that was such a
Good
fun
time
night.
until-
Huh.
Actually, I don't even know why I included this article. It's an old one. Essentially, when they were trying to make, yeah, I'm just gonna give a brief rundown. So, back when they were originally trying to make cannabis illegal in the U.S., one of the people that testified to make it illegal on oath, while he was on oath, testified that he took 2 hits and it turned him into a bat.
That wasn't weed, bro.
That was
No,
weird.
that sounds more like LSD.
If true, that was not weed.
Yep.
Press
Or
X to doubt.
he lied.
Well, yeah, press X to doubt, but if true, not weed.
He stated under oath. How could he possibly lie?
You can't lie under oath. That's the rules. Oh my god.
Because nobody's ever broken a law before.
The American justice system is perfect.
Yeah, nobody gets falsely accused of stuff. Nothing.
No. People don't do
You're
20
right, display
years.
name. He probably did take the DMT.
Yeah.
That's more likely because he can't smoke acid.
He's just not trying hard enough.
Hey, Rimshi, could you pull that up?
Ah, what?
What?
That's wild. That's wild. Rimsky, put that up on screen. Wow.
Have you ever seen an all chimpanzee hockey team?
I hope I'm about to. Wow, racist. Fucking
No, that's not.
Jay was just asked if you've seen an all chimpanzee hockey team, and it came up on the screen again. Oh my god. We just made partner or whatever, and we're already canceled.
I didn't do it. No, it's a Joe Rogan reference because they made that.
Let's just talk about hangovers. Let's keep going on drugs.
Oh yeah, Addy, you might like this one too.
I'm not reading it, but sure.
German court rules hangovers are an illness.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Does that mean you can call in sick? We're like, sorry, I have a hangover. I can't come sick.
If you're in
I need a
China-
sick day.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
He does not
The
have a
German
good
people-
constitution. He's constantly calling in sick with hangovers.
It's
Yeah, whatever.
it's
A German
legitimate
court
reason
has
to call.
ruled hangovers are an illness in a case against the maker of an anti-hangover drink.
Oh, I see where this is going.
Oh.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
firm was taken to court in Frankfurt after being accused of making illegal health claims about its anti-hangover shots and drinks powders. In its ruling, the court said illnesses included even small or temporary changes to the body's normal state.
So wait, hold up.
Including, yeah.
Sorry. I think we just found a way to weaponize snake oil for good.
Maybe.
Like we can use like snake oil bullshit to force legislation to help us all call into work sick easier.
Let's get rich.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We need to get Jeff in on this.
Yeah, I think we do.
Uh,
I have my doctorate in metaphysics and divinity. I'll put those to work.
those
Do
are both
you?
those are both legitimate.
Yeah. I am Dr. Jables now, by the way, guys.
Based
Fuck
on
that.
what? You lying sack of shit.
I have my doctorate in divinity and metaphysics.
What
From
the fuck are
where?
you a doctor in, Rimshi?
From where, Jables?
From where?
Yeah, from where?
You know from where? From the internet.
Of course.
Technically, I can call myself a doctor, though.
You're a piece of shit.
I know.
You're that dangly little blue. You're that dangly little bit that fucking is disgusting. It hangs off your rump as you're sitting there, and you gotta go.
Oh, dingleberry.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. And you gotta go grab it with toilet paper and pull it off. That's what you are.
Yeah. Dr. Jables, let's start selling some snake oil.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Rimshi doesn't get it. Fuck Rimshi.
Yeah, Rimshi's no fun. Addie, you and I, we're going into business together.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Food products, including drinks, cannot be marketed as being able to prevent or treat illnesses, it added. Information about a food product cannot ascribe any properties for preventing, treating, or healing a human illness or give the impression of such a property, the Superior Regional Court ruling said. By an illness, one should understand even smaller temporary disruptions to the normal state or normal activity of the body. This, it said, includes the tiredness, nausea, and headaches commonly associated with hangovers, in which the company, which was not named in the ruling, claimed its shots and powders could cure. The ruling comes just days after the annual Oktoberfest beer festival kicked off in Munich. Appropriate.
Solid.
Yes, sir, you are right on the right track.
Fuck yeah.
Anybody? Yeah, yep. Give me some whiskey.
Hell yeah. When I was a kid and like I would complain I had a toothache, my grandmother would actually like rub rum on my gums.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure she genuinely believed that like that was a good idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea, but it works.
It was a different fucking time, man. The 80s were wild.
God damn it.
Can we post what in the Discord? Sort of wonderful. Oh, this article? I can post it right here.
Ah! The fuck was that?
Yeah,
Children.
So, yeah, it's gonna happen. Had some people move in.
Kill
Kids
them.
were-
Don't kill them.
Kill them.
No.
It's against my ethics to kill children.
Hug them.
Fuck
No.
them till they stop.
Then I might have
breathing.
to move.
Hug them and get put on a list.
Like I said, then I might have to move. Okay.
Oh, let's talk about your favorite one, Jables.
I do. Vegetarians.
Is it vegetarians? Fuck it, let's go. Face piercing with badminton racket. Their faces pierced with badminton rackets at vegetarian festival. What the fuck?
I told you it was vegetarians.
Ooh, there's stuff that I've gotta. Yeah, we can't show parts of this. I should have looked through it. I'm gonna.
Oh, you're right. Oh shit. Oh my god. What the fuck? I didn't glance through this at all either. Addie, you might want to pull up the article yourself and glance through this.
Alright, let's see.
I'll just pop it down in the live show.
That's metal as fuck.
Oh, keep scrolling.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I'm taking the time to get rid of these.
Yeah.
That's fucking metal!
Yeah, so for
Dude!
you
Whoa, shit.
Bruh.
Yeah. No, it's pretty fucking intense.
How are they gonna
I'm just
end it
getting
off
rid of
with
all
someone
these
saying
pictures.
that?
Fuck it. I don't know what's safe.
Not a single one of these would fly by. No.
Bruh.
Dude, the fucking guy with a fucking like wakizashi through his face. Holy shit! And like, is that a fucking sawzall blade?
That is.
What the
Wait, no.
fuck?
Yeah, it is.
Bruh.
He also has pruning shears.
Dude. That dude's metal as fuck.
God, I'm just having to go
Why-
through and delete everything.
Yeah.
Don't worry, there will be a link in the description. Come on! I selected element. Now go away!
It's a pretty short article. It's all good. Yeah, no, this is pretty fucking intense.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be long with fucking photos like that. Holy shit. Yeah.
I already posted the link in the chat for people to follow along. So
Yeah. Everyone's probably being like, what could be so bad? Okay, cool, I got rid of them all. Like, the tennis racket is the best one of the group, it looks like.
Well, not the
Yeah.
best one, but the only one that'll probably fucking fly. That dude with the fucking hedge trimmers and a sawzall blade and a fucking anime sword. Holy shit.
Well, there's even more than
Dude.
that. The more you look at that, the crazier it gets.
Okay, looks like I didn't have to delete anything because the end of the article is at the end of the pictures. Holy shit, man. The rackets were among a number of objects, including swords and knives, that Taoist worshippers pushed through their cheeks to mark the 9-day festival. Worshippers believe that by carrying out the piercing, they will be able to purify themselves and take on the sins of the community. The festival, also known as the 9 Emperor Gods, kicked off on the island of Phuket. A number of those taking part try to soften their pain by working themselves into a trance during a ritual. According to Taoist thought, each mutilation marks a sacrifice. The festival's origins can be traced back to 1825, when a group of Chinese travelers who fell ill used the ritual in order to recover.
Huh.
Let's
That's
see.
my song.
The festival begins on the first evening, and that one was nasty. The devotee, multiple skewers pierced through his cheeks. Many devotees slashed themselves with swords. Worshippers are known as Mesong. The festival is also known as the 9 Emperor Gods. The festival began on that blah blah blah. A devotee has a large skewer pierced through his cheek. Worshippers wear colorful costumes during the ceremony. The Ma are said to feel no pain because they are possessed by the purifying spirits. What the fuck, Jables?
Oh, that chick has that pierced through her neck.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at this later. Actually, you know what? I'm going to look at a window off screen. We will do stupid shit, and you will hear my live reaction.
Can you guys fill some air real quick? I desperately gotta pee. I'll be right back. Jables,
Okay.
I want to read this next article that you just tagged me in because I've got a related story from the past weekend that goes with it.
What the
Absolutely.
fuck? What the
I'll be right
fuck? Wha-
Yeah, a lot of these pictures, the more you look, the worse it gets.
Why would anyone do this to themselves? Okay, the skewers
Like the
through
guy
the
with-
cheek aren't too bad, but that neck one is kind of just a little far.
Yeah.
Why has she got a flower through her cheek? That's just why.
Why not? Why do you have a flower through your neck? Why would you pierce your neck?
all I see when I look at this chick with the one through her neck is all I think is why if she were to stick out her tongue, she'd be doing the whole Belle Delphine thing.
Ooh.
You know exactly what I'm talking about.
Yep, I know exactly what you're talking about.
And she's got fucking braces on too.
Yep, it's a little too accurate.
Holy shit. Oh. Like, it's not that bad to look at, but holy shit, is that just... Like, there's straight up blood in these images.
Well, that mad lad with the fucking hedge trimmers and the anime sword and the sawzall blade and...
It looks like he literally
Oh,
just took Photoshop and moved a piece of his cheek in front of that shit.
Yeah, but you can see the lip fully.
No, I can see it. But, like, if I didn't know any better, I'd be like, no! No!
No fucking way. I'm actually gonna save that image.
You better not post that on the Discord.
Oh no, I'm not going to. I'm just gonna
I'm
maybe
back.
DM it to somebody.
I'm back. I went to the bathroom and I found another beer.
Oh,
That happens.
Congratulations. You've just been finding those.
Yeah, it's weird.
Laying around all over the place.
Yeah,
Who the fuck keeps leaving beer all over your apartment?
me.
Yeah.
Alright, let's talk about Flight. Holy
Alright.
shit.
So,
I once cleaned my apartment and found a couple beers under the couch. It was pretty dope.
Woman detained after opening...
Hey!
Shut up, Addie! You shut
I had a...
It's for Addie.
Damn it, I had a fucking segue for it, idiot.
Yes. Just go for it. I swear to God, if we don't plan these things better, yeah, nothing's gonna change.
So anyway, this weekend I was hanging out with, or this past weekend, and for the first part of the week, I was hanging out with Sir watching in his hometown,
In private.
and on the initial leg of my flight out to his state, a middle-aged woman freaked the fuck out on the tarmac. We were all in the plane. We had just gotten safety talk and all that, and we were just taxiing backwards out of, like where the jet bridge is that connects, that you like walk onto the plane with. We were just backing out of that space, and she started freaking the fuck out. So for 40 minutes, while airport authorities and the police and her husband were trying to talk her down, we just sat on the fucking tarmac. And finally, she ultimately decided to stay on the plane, and we got underway, and everything was fine. So long story short, I get to the airport for my connecting flight, and I missed it, and I had to hang out in the airport for like 2.5 extra hours. So that pissed me off. So with that, let's hear about a woman who was detained after opening the emergency exit because she needed a breath of fresh air before takeoff. Oh, there's a video. Can you guys play that?
Yeah, one moment.
Oh, it's on Ryanair. That explains everything.
I've heard some terrible shit about Ryanair.
Yep. Apparently they're like the worst fucking like Western air travel that there is.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. Go ahead and read.
Anyway, okay. So this takes place in China. It doesn't matter where. None of us know where anything in China is.
Or care.
Yeah. A woman was detained by police in China this week after opening a plane's emergency exit door prior to takeoff, delaying the journey by about an hour. Oh, is that all that takes? Okay. All right. The incident occurred
China.
Monday on. The incident occurred Monday on board an X-Men air flight traveling from Wuhan City to Lanzhou, scheduled to depart at 3:45 p.m. The South China Morning Post reported. It happened shortly after cabin crew briefed the plane's passengers about emergency exit procedures. What a fucking coincidence. According to the English language newspaper, the unidentified woman, who appeared to be in her 50s, this is the same fucking woman that was on my flight, told crew that she needed a breath of fresh air. Asia One, citing the media outlet China Press, reported the woman ignored airline staff, complaining that conditions on the plane had been too stuffy. Yeah, well, apparently she's never been on approach to the airport they were landing at. Because you want to talk about stuffy. If you've never been on like a passenger liner, if you've never like flown on like a commercial airline, the decompression, or not the decompression, like you fly really high up in the air, right? I'm drunk, so bear with me. You fly super high up in the air, and the cabin is pressurized before you get there, because of the fact that when you're that high up in the air is thinner. So you want a similar pressure to on the ground. So they pressurize the cabin. Well, when you're landing,
That shit.
keep going. That pressure is constant. So you have all the air pressure of when you're on the ground plus the pressurization in the cabin. And the inside of your skull, at least with me, doesn't take too kindly to that, particularly your inner ear. I'm amazed after the flight back, because the first leg of the flight back from seeing Sir, I won't say where I went with that. I'm not telling anybody, but the first leg of the flight back, the plane descended very rapidly. So my inner ear, I thought I was gonna go deaf because I thought the bones of my inner ear were gonna fucking shatter. It hurts so
Chew
bad.
gum. Pro tip: chew gum.
Yeah, seriously. I used that when I was active duty. All the time.
Yep. Also, Larry identified the lady. It's Karen Chen.
Ah, of course she's a Karen. The woman was swiftly removed from the for questioning by law enforcement. Report said the footage taken by a fellow passenger on the plane was later uploaded to YouTube, and it fucking sucks. Showing the missing emergency exit. It's not immediately clear if the evacuation slide had been deployed. It is not the first time a passenger has sparked significant delays and possible criminal penalties by blasting open the doors of a plane while sitting on the tarmac. We should do it in the air. In June, a man from China was detained after opening an emergency exit during a flight that was departing from Bangkok. A witness at the time said the man appeared to be frightened and told staff members that he was not aware of plane procedures. In May last year, a flight from Chengdu was delayed for approximately an hour after a man opened the emergency door, later telling staff that he believed the lever on the inside could be used to wind down a window. I'm going to read that again. Delayed for approximately an hour after a man opened the emergency door, later telling staff that he believed the lever on the inside could be used to wind down a window. All right.
Yeah.
I just need to absorb that for a minute.
Stupidity is real.
Numerous cases have been reported of the exit doors being thrust open by passengers looking for a toilet. Oh my god! That's one that could happen midair. Holy shit! One incident in March 2016 sparked a 2-hour delay, while a similar case in May. Well, yeah, he had to go take a shit and come back.
How drunk are these people getting on the plane?
Or fucking stupid, man. I don't put it past people to be that dumb. While a similar case in May this year came to light after a female passenger delayed a Pakistan International Airlines. Well, to be fair, in Pakistan, women don't really know what planes are. Flight for 7 hours by mistakenly opening the exit door and deploying an evacuation slide. Whee!
That plane's out of commission.
Oh man. On Twitter, a PIA spokesperson said at the time, "We strongly urge passengers to follow security instructions as such mishaps result in inconvenience of hundreds of other passengers." This month, a woman in China, identified only as penis word, was fined by police for hurling coins to the ground from an airplane as she was disembarking. What? Chengdu Business News reported the woman, a medical student, believed that it could cure her cousin's baby's diarrhea. That's it. I'm done.
Wow.
All right. I'm sorry. What? She believed it could cure her cousin's baby's diarrhea.
China, dude.
I am not surprised.
I'm legitimately broken. Like, I know that they like eat like tiger penis for like vitality in bed or whatever. How do you come like how does what's the pseudoscience woo-woo logic of throwing coins out of a fucking emergency exit as the plane's taking off to cure a baby's diarrhea? To cure somebody else's baby's diarrhea.
Well, she threw them as she was disembarking, so it wasn't necessarily from an emergency exit.
But,
Yep. It's a bunch of stupid. Get used to it.
I mean,
'Cause we're surrounded by it.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. That's it. That's it. I'm done.
Should we go to Road Rage next? I think we should go to Road Rage next.
Yeah, let's go to Road Rage. Let's go to Russia.
European
Technically part of Asia.
Dash cams, motherfucker. Hell yeah.
tour or some shit. Road Rage.
Oh, sorry. No, I just love this fucking headline. Go ahead.
Road Rage driver shot in the neck with flare gun after threatening other motorist. Oh my god. An angry driver in Moscow was shot in the neck with what's believed to be a flare gun during a confrontation with another motorist. The incident happened Wednesday on the Warsaw Highway. Video footage shows a man identified as Spartak Ognesian. Is that Onision trying to hide himself from the world? Angrily racing up to a dark-colored sedan. Okay, sedan.
However, that is a pretty dope name, I do have to say.
Spartacus Onision?
Spartak Agnesian.
But I'm glad that sentence ended with sedan. I was not high of hope.
It is Russia.
When he
was a dark man.
reaches the driver's side window, though, there's a bright red flash and Ognesian getting hit in the neck. As car drives off, Ognesian, 30, clutches his still burning neck and stumbles around on the road before an unnamed woman comes to his aid. Ognesian is listed in serious condition in the ICU at an area hospital. Russian language site that reports.
Fuck yeah, get wrecked, bitch. That's fucking great.
You do not run up to a car in Russia. You get hit in the neck with flare gun.
Stay in fucking car if you know what good for you, suka.
The incident was The incident was confirmed Wednesday afternoon by the Russian Ministry of Internal Affairs in the northern Butovo of Moscow, which
America approves, Russia. Good job. America approves.
Which indicated a woman reported that her friend had been shot in the neck with a pistol-like object during a traffic conflict on the highway.
Oh my god.
An unnamed 32-year-old Moscow resident has been arrested on hooliganism charges. A weapon that was seized is being examined. Most news reports indicate it was a flare gun. That news site from before, or the language site from before, speculates the weapon may have been a signal flare gun used by hunters. God damn it! Fishermen, tourists, and rescuers, which do not require a license. In March, a Twitter video depicted another road rage incident in Russia went viral. In it, a young motorist walks up to an SUV, presumably to confront the driver inside, but when the window rolls down, it reveals the vehicle was full of heavily armed Russian soldiers.
That video is fucking great. Sorry. Play that video if you can. It's fantastic. He's some fucking like douchebag in like a Range Rover.
Yeah, one pointing his gun at the driver. I'm guessing the chances of that kid pulling. Okay, yeah, we're playing this.
It's so fucking good. Like he walks up like ready to fucking scream at them or whatever, and they're all just looking at him like, what?
This was great.
So good. Of course, it's douchebag in a BMW. Of course. I love it.
I'm out of here. I'm just gonna go home.
Oh my god.
And in July, another road rage incident saw a man in Houston shooting at a car, causing the fireworks inside to ignite.
Are we sure this is Russia? This sounds a lot like fucking Florida.
No, this last one is from Texas, it sounds like, because a man in Houston shooting at a car. The incident began as two men got into an argument and drove to a nearby gas station in separate vehicles before getting out and continuing the dispute. One driver got back into his car before the suspect fired his gun at it, igniting the incendiaries, which severely burned the other man, his wife, and two young children, age 1 and 2, who were all... What the fuck?!
Man, now I'm sad. Like, it was funny, but then, like, a kid got hurt.
Yeah. Once you involve kids, it's no longer funny.
Yeah, especially ages 1 and 2.
Yeah.
If they were, like, teenagers, yeah, it'd still be kind of funny.
Yeah, well, that's because teenagers know everything and they deserve everything they get. Harris County Sheriff Ed Gonzalez described the incident as a horrific scene. The father drove off briefly, but their car engulfed in flames, forcing him to stop. Gonzalez said,
so bad.
some good Samaritans came to the rescue and transported the family to a community ER clinic. A reward of $5,000 was offered for information leading to an arrest. Fuck, I'll throw whoever did that under the bus. They hurt children.
Yeah.
I'll push them in front of the bus. I don't give a fuck.
Fucking Larry and Jeff. Get the water, nibble. Sorry, I'm joking. Everything's way funnier than right now.
Holy shit.
Oh, man. So good.
So good until the end. Fuck you, whoever did that.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, get the Brave browser. I'm earning money right now just by running it.
Yeah.
Also, download Raid Shadow Legends.
Yeah, join our clan. Addie's
Eddie
gay
has
idiot.
AIDS. Yeah.
Addie has AIDS. Yeah, that's what it is.
You use coupon code Jables will never get laid.
Yeah. Totes. I'm an incel. You know what that means.
Yeah. Shoot up a screen.
You know, you saying that makes me want to go see the Joker with you.
Bring your gun.
Ah.
Oh man.
That is not a threat to anyone listening. That is a joke.
No. Joke is joke. Please don't flag us. We just got monetized.
Although that would be exceedingly fitting.
I'd laugh.
I would too.
Dead air.
Yeah, well. Sorry, I had to run and grab a beer real quick. You know what? Girl dwarf whose adopted mom claims is adult who tried to kill her has new family.
Oh.
A Ukrainian girl with dwarfism who was allegedly abandoned by her foster parents is now living with a devout Christian family who treat her as a teenage daughter. Bizarre claims have emerged surrounding the adoption of Natalia Grace Barnett, as well as questions about her real age. She was initially adopted by Christine Barnett, 45, and Michael Barnett, 43, who have been charged with neglect after they allegedly dumped her in a flat and moved away.
Cool.
Christine claims 3-foot-tall Natalia was a 22-year-old sociopath who was pretending to be a child and tried to kill her family in a plot mirroring the horror film The Orphan. Oh.
So that's her in the bottom right.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could see child, but I could also see small adult. I lean more towards child, though, based on that image.
Yeah.
We all know you lean more towards children.
Oh no, this image down here, this makes it look like she's a dwarf based on the body proportions.
It's the hands.
Yeah.
That's foreshortening. People in the comics industry know what that's about.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know.
It has now emerged that Natalia was taken in by Antoine Mans, a 36-year-old pastor, his wife Cynthia, 39, and their 5 children in Lafayette, Indiana. Photos posted on Facebook show Natalia smiling in portraits with her new family, playing with the other children at the playground and wearing children's clothes, including a pink Minnie Mouse outfit. A friend of the man's family told DailyMail.com they are good Samaritans who came across an abandoned child in need of help. The friend who wasn't named said, the mans care for Natalia and she likes being there. There's nothing crazy going on or anything. These are good people.
There's more.
I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but I've spoken with Natalia and I believe her. If you're asking me if I think she is 30, that's ridiculous. The Mans tried to become Natalia's legal guardians in 2016, but they later withdrew their petition after the court upheld an earlier ruling that she was born in 1989 and not 2003. It was reported.
So she's
The Mans
30.
Yeah, the Mans have tried. The Mans have tried to speak to the Barnetts and go through courts to adopt Natalia, but they didn't get anywhere in either approach, the family friend said. A doctor who examined Natalia in 2010, the year she was adopted, determined she was about 8 years old, but in 2012, the Barnetts, now divorced, legally changed her age to 22. Wait,
You
the
can
plot
legally
thickens.
You can legally change your age?
I don't fucking know.
Is that a fucking thing?
The doctors estimate The doctor's estimate would make Natalia 16 or 17 in 2019, but according to the earlier court ruling, she would turn 20 this year, and according to Christine, she would be 30 today. What the fuck is going on? Christine sensationally claims Natalia threatened to stab her and her then husband in their sleep, pushed her towards an electric fence, and poured bleach in her coffee. Christine told Daily Mail TV she would make statements and draw pictures saying she wanted to kill family members, roll them up in a blanket, and put them in the backyard. What is going on?
Oh god, this image
here?
makes her look even more dwarfish.
Which one?
The next one with the playground.
Oh, I'm not at the playground. Okay, there we. Oh, there we go. Yeah, totally dwarfish. Yeah. In an interview with Wish TV, Christine claimed Natalia, who has a bone disorder, spondyloepimetaphyseal dysplasia,
That big word.
was diagnosed as both a psychopath and sociopath. Christine denied accusations that she neglected Natalia. She claims to. Oh, shit. Oh, sneeze. Okay. Fuck. She claimed doctors examined Natalia and concluded she was suffering a severe psychological illness, only diagnosed in adults. Christine alleges the illness led to Natalia jumping from moving cars and smearing blood over mirrors.
Oh.
Wow. She claims the couple had Natalia's age corrected after a physician told them Natalia's 2003 birth date was wrong, and the daughter had made a career out of pretending to be a young child. Huh. On Wednesday, after the interview, Christine wrote on Facebook, "I'm praying for Natalia, who I believe is ill, and I am dismayed by the way that our mental health system treats people. The state of Indiana actually discharged Natalia into a halfway house over a year before this, making her homeless and mentally ill. Natalia is and always has been an adult in the time that I knew her, but that did not stop me from always seeking her best interest." Okay. Natalia suffers from a rare form of dwarfism. That means she is 3 feet tall and has problems walking. Because of her condition, it has been difficult for doctors to determine her age. When she was adopted, it was claimed she was 6. In 2010, a doctor said she was about 8, and an evaluation in 2012 showed she was minor, aged about 10 or 11, according to police affidavit. Okay. The Barnetts had Natalia's age changed to 22 and later rented an apartment in Lafayette and left her there alone, according to police. The foster parents moved to Canada with their 2 sons, where one of them was attending a prestigious physics school west of Toronto. People have now charged the Barnetts with neglect, claiming Natalia was abandoned. According to the affidavit, Michael admitted to police that he and Christine and Natalia's age changed to 22, even though doctors had determined she was a minor. What?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't fucking know, dude.
Bruh.
This is fucking ridiculous.
This is kind of spooky scary. Oh,
Yeah.
She's either a child with dwarfism or an adult with dwarfism, and a psychopath either way.
Yeah. The document states Michael Barnett admitted Christine Barnett told Natalia to tell others Natalia looked young but was actually 22. One of the couple's friends back in Indiana told TV station News 18 that the Barnetts were scammed into adopting the girl. A friend who wasn't named said, "She just found out 2 weeks ago through the media that she's in trouble. She said there were two trials years ago to re-age the girl. It wasn't like it's something the state doesn't know happened." Yeah, what the fuck is going on? She's very confused as to why all of this were to come up. The friend claims the girl had severe mental health issues when the Barnetts adopted her and had physically attacked the family, who believed she was older than they were told. The friend also claims Natalia was meant to be living on her own under the care of doctors. Court documents show she was evicted from the flat in 2014. Margaret Axon, who lived on the same street, told News 18 that she was friends with Natalia and they had attended an adult learning center together until one day Natalia stopped coming to class. It also emerged Natalia had briefly attended a high school for adults and older youth. The man's family friend said she has been able to attend high school since she was taken in by the couple. The Barnetts were featured in a 60 Minutes report in 2012 that highlighted their son Jacob, a physics prodigy with an IQ higher than Albert Einstein. This article is all over the fucking place. What
Mirror,
the
you
fuck?
have failed us.
There's too many things lining up. We are living in the alternate dimension. We were supposed to die in 2012.
We did die in 2012. That's why we're in fucking purgatory now.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh.
I'd make a joke about blaming the Jews, but I'd just get canceled for it. It's okay,
Oh,
I'm
no, it's
Jewish.
okay. You're Jewish. It's okay.
It's okay, I'm Jewish. It's a joke.
It's a juke.
Yeah, ever since Shane Gillis, I'm thinking about putting up like a warning at the beginning and at the end of every episode. Just jokes, guys.
It's just Bants. Just Bants
Yeah.
with the boys.
Pure,
No,
unadulterated jokes, no GMO.
Drinking in bands with the boys.
Mm-hmm.
Cracking open a cold one with the boys. Having some bands with the boys.
Mm.
Yeah, let's go to some satire.
I don't know if we can. That
Yeah.
sounds like satire enough.
Alright. Woman
Yeah,
wears
not
NASA
this one.
t-shirt, has never been to space.
Oh.
Houston!
Fucking
It's in Houston!
Fucking
A local woman, Claudia Sims, was criticized yesterday for wearing a NASA t-shirt, despite the fact that she has never traveled outside the Earth's atmosphere. Upset sources confirm. Oh, pardon me. As soon as I saw her walk into the coffee shop, I looked at her shirt and thought, this fucking poser doesn't know the first thing about zero gravity, said local astronaut Mark Van Allen, who has undergone 4 separate space missions. It took a miraculous amount of self-control for me not to go up to her and ask her to name 3 different NASA programs. Yeah, I bet she only knows Apollo. My fucking dog knows Apollo. Don't wear NASA if you've never been to space. It's that simple. Holy fuck. Mental dwarfism. Yep, this is mental dwarfism. We're enjoying mental dwarfism right now. For her part, Sims was unaware that wearing the lightweight cotton NASA shirt she purchased on vacation would cause so many people to be upset. I've always liked space, and I thought the shirt was cute. I was never meant to make someone think I was an active astronaut, said Sims. It'd be real nice if I could wear a shirt with a logo and not have it not have it be an invitation for people to question my entire existence. However, this is the first time I've seen an error in a Hard Times article.
No.
We'll let it pass because it's the Hard Times. However, NASA gift shop employee Eddie Tanner believes there should be tighter restrictions on who can buy NASA-branded merchandise. Listen, this job is very tough because I see some people come in here who are not exactly space ready, buying t-shirts, mugs, model rockets, and so much more shit. And I know they go home and tell their dumb friends they got all this stuff because they're an elite space program. It makes me sick," said Tanner. Like, what about all the real deal astronauts out there busting their asses, astronauting every day just to have some NASA scenester dweeb ripping off their look? Fuck that. "I've tried suggesting to my boss that we only sell to actual astronauts and that our currency should be space dust, but they don't listen," he added. "And they actually told me if I bring it up again, they will fire me." As of press time, Sims was attempting to avoid any further harassment by covering her NASA shirt with a Thrasher hoodie, even though she doesn't skate.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh god, it's too true. Too close to home. Oh my god. Holy shit.
Addy, you want to cover this next one? The family band?
Nah. I don't have as much fun with the satire because I think,
You like the real shit that's crazy?
yeah, like I feel like the bread and butter of my whole fucking shtick is that like it's a live reaction to some actual crazy shit. If I go in knowing it's a parody, it's not as funny to me.
Yeah, we go in and talk
Oh,
about
good.
the heavy shit and then we end it with some light shit, so.
We'll talk about that after the show.
Go for it, Jables.
Okay. Family band now solo project after tragic accident. Branson, Montana. Teddy Hitherton, lead guitarist and backup vocalist for the Hitherton Family Jamboree Gang, announced yesterday that he would also continue as a solo act following the tragic death of his entire family in a riverboat fire. Oh, Jesus.
Cool.
Wow.
Nobody ever said show business was easy. If this is part of God's plan for the Hitherton Family Jamboree Gang, then so be it, said Hitherton, clutching a photo of his recently deceased family while holding back tears. Obviously, things are different now. My beautiful wife Anna will no longer be banging that tambourine. Little Jimmy won't be behind the drums anymore with his crazy red hair. And my darling daughters will no longer be on vocals. They're singing for the angels now. Compounding his grief, the untimely death of 80% of the band came just before a packed performance schedule. Many fans noted the live show is far more somber. They've played a back-to-school show in Biloxi for the past 3 years, and me and my family always have so much fun singing along. But this year was a huge bummer, said Janice Everton, mother of 3. Instead of playing their normal covers of monkey songs, Teddy just slugged a bottle of scotch while talking about how he still hears screams of his daughters every time he closes his eyes at night. God, just play something from the Osmonds catalog and move on already. Oh my God.
It's pretty fucking great. I'm not gonna lie. This is pretty good.
The worst part is this is probably not far off of how people would really react. Just move on, you bitch!
That's why we love the hard times, dude. Boo friggity who, your fucking family died. Who gives a shit? I got laid off this week. You don't hear me?
I stubbed my toe. You don't hear me complaining.
Oh, God.
At least you can afford that scotch. Jesus, let me play a song.
God. Oh my God.
This is the one time I get to go out and you're gonna fucking wallow in your fucking sadness. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah.
Bitch.
I'm so glad this guy's fictional. Jonas Finch, the patriarch and head songwriter of Rival, family band Nest of Finches, offered Mr. Hitherton his condolences. What a terrible tragedy that has befallen them. They were such a beautiful family. It's a shame to see them cut short right before the fall harvest festival season, said Finch. I can't imagine what it'd be like to lose a child, not to mention 3, all at once. I just want it to be known that we're here for Teddy, if he needs a shoulder to cry on. And we are also here for any promoters who actually want an intact family to perform and not some drunk widower who can't stop
Amazing.
crying. Mr. Hitherton allegedly hopes to release a new album by Christmas, tentatively titled All I Want for Christmas is the Sweet Release of Death.
All I want for Christmas is my family back.
Oh. All I want for Christmas is more whiskey!
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
That's a good one. I like it.
Yeah. That's why I wanted you to read it.
Nah. Too drunk, don't care.
Oh. You wanna?
Oh, well, we got a little bit more time to kill.
Yeah, well, I don't know if you guys noticed, but
Well-
Nick posted in the chat that they're going live a little late tonight.
I don't know if you noticed, but I posted in our private chat that I already knew that.
I don't know if you noticed, but I don't fucking pay attention to anything ever on the show.
We know, because you're useless. I bet you were nothing but dead weight in Sir's arms.
Wow.
Or his swing of sorts.
Wow.
What? Why?
Wow.
What?
Uh-oh.
What?
Oh!
You're getting called out.
I got the Master Pastor mad.
Oh. Master Pastor.
I don't know. It's what came to mind.
That's actually pretty good. Master Pastor. Great. Now Sarah's gonna try to dominate you too.
Back the fuck off, buddy.
I'll do what I have to for the show.
Yeah, that's what we should do. We should just have it written real big. These are jokes. This is a show. At the beginning and at the end of every episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it probably wouldn't end well if I upset Sir. Yeah.
Who knows?
I can tell you this. He hits pretty hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me one bit.
Look, I know you've been in the military, but you also
So Nick just went live on his account instead of the Saints account.
Oh, was that intentional?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's actually pretty accurate for this show too. What the fuck is happening?
Sir, are you saying that you didn't go full on me? That's an iDubbbz reference.
Oh.
Okay. Oh, by the way, we need names for our subscription levels.
We'll talk about that in a minute.
If anyone's got suggestions, feel free to send them to us. The stupider, the better.
All right.
Why? How? Surely there's better things to do with your money.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This could have bought you a beer.
Actually, that's actually really similar to what Rimshi and I were talking about last weekend.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
Why? Stop. No. Don't. What's wrong with you?
no.
Mistakes are being made. So, as soon as I can get this to be able to raid, we'll send you over to the Late Night Saint stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hey, it's actually
Also-
live now. Right fucking chat. Hey.
Cool. All right, there we go.
There we go. And we're raiding. Go ahead, do your
Join us
outro.
next week, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
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 And we're raiding now. And we are transitioning as soon as I remember what I need to do. There we go.
I'm proud.